You need to be leveling up your life for you and no one else. The results that you get are the byproduct of the intention that you have behind leveling up your life. So one of the things I've noticed, not only within myself, with my clients at SLM, if you want to join, click the link below, is that sometimes they come and they want to improve their life. Maybe they want to get a relationship of a beautiful girl. Maybe they want to get a pop in social circle. Maybe they want to get a cool Instagram to attract the types of girl that they want. Maybe it's just they want more friends. But the intention that they have behind this is very important. See, when I came into this, my intention was the word control. I wanted to be able to have control with talking to girls. I wanted to have control talking to just general people in general. There was that idea of I had control, and it wasn't just up to luck, or it just wasn't up to circumstances. And that was a big thing that I had. And that was my intention behind it. And I felt that that was really pure. And it was a great intention, because all I was thinking about was I'm leveling this up so I can gain more control, I can gain more experiences. And it was a big win-win. And as a byproduct, and over time, I've seen with other guys, not only with myself as well, that intention behind you doing things can really muddy the waters, can really make things not work as well as they could, because it's coming from the wrong intention. Energetically, you're going to feel as if you're stuck. You're going to feel as if things aren't working. You're putting in the energy and you're forcing it, and it's not going your way. Certain circumstances would happen that you just like that's the improbability of that is super improbable. And you're like, wow, like that shouldn't have happened. And I noticed that, and I realized that it was the intention that I had about leveling my life up that was causing that block, that energetic kind of, it just wasn't working energetically, spiritually, and it wasn't working in reality. Until I realized, I have to be very clear on my intention, why I'm doing it. So the intention that I want you to have for leveling up your life is for you, not anyone else. The results are the byproduct. You get the girls when you have that pop in life, you're showing off your value, you're enjoying your social circle, you're enjoying all the experiences, but it's because your intention was, I want to level myself up for me. I want to show myself that I can be disciplined, I can be determined, I can have a goal, achieve it, I can learn a new skill. When it comes from that dynamic, a lot of the time the world will conspire in your favor. But when you have it on the opposite spectrum, where you're doing this for a particular outcome, you'll notice the energetic block there. I'm leveling up my life, I'm doing all these things because I'm going to get all the girls. And it's almost as if life knows that you're only doing it for that. And energetically, you're going to get a lot, frustrated, because you are not part of the process. The process gets this result, and now you're not intrinsically tied to it. You're just this participant of like, I do this, and this, and then I get the girls, or I get the lifestyle. And so you must change that. And so with the guys that I see that come in, they might have this. One of the things I've seen that's very important, I've seen in business as well, and it comes from this book. Basically, I don't know what the title is, but it just says why. If I find it, I'll put the book here. It's like finding your why. And so the intention of leveling up your life, I ask you, and I ask all these guys in social life mentoring, I'm like, why? Tell me why this is important to you. Tell me why this is something that you want. And I listen to their response, and I notice certain patterns. Because, such and such and such. And then I'll hear this phrase of, so I can show my high school bullies. And I had that as well. I wanted to really show them that I was better than them, that they were wrong for ever, criticizing me, or wrong for bagging me out. I wanted to just squash them in the dirt, be like, yes, I won, I was better than you. And that intention was there for a long time. And I hear that within other people. It might be, because I can get that X back, and be like, see, you were the person that didn't listen to me, you were the person that didn't stick with me, and now I'm a gajillionaire, and sucked in. And you'll notice with those people, even though it gives them that fire, it gives them that ignition under them, that motivation, that intention has to change. That will get you from not being where you are to good. It'll never get you from good to great. And there's that book, what gets you from good, from zero to good will never get you from good to great, or something along those lines. And it really rings true that your intention has to be very pure. So once you get to a certain point, you've got majority of the things that you wanted. You've got that cool social circle. You've got that girls or those girls giving you attraction. But you're going to feel this lack of fulfillment. And this is a great sign. That's number 2. Great sign to really work out is if you're doing the same things, but you're not having that fulfillment there. You're like, this is kind of what I wanted, but why aren't I fulfilled? And that's a really good indicator, and watch out for that to understand that your intention must change. You've got the result that you wanted. It might not be exactly the same. It might just be a little bit or 50% of what you wanted, but you don't have that fire anymore, and it must change in order for you to continue to get great. And I noticed that within myself. I was like, okay, well, instead of going, oh, I'm leveling up myself, I'm leveling up my money, I'm leveling up things so I can get all the girls, I can get all the experiences, I get on the super yachts and everything, and I did those things, and then I realized my intention was off, my compass was off. And now going forward, specifically for me, and this is why I do a lot of the videos when they're on the top of my mind, and you know, stuff I'm going through as well. And I realized, oh, my intention has to be a little bit different. My intention has to be more on me, and why am I doing these things? Why do I care about leveling myself up? And I got to really think, well, you know, there's got to be a deeper why to this, not just surface validation of getting more attraction from girls. Because as I said in a couple of other videos, I got a video, I think it's either here, I talk about confidence and how it can't be linked to external validation. This is a great idea. When your intention changes, it has to be to something of you wanting to get a certain emotion, you wanting to feel a certain type of way, you wanting to help the universe and see other people do well. The intention has to be more pure rather than more, how do I say it, like more surface level and quick validations. And it's kind of a paradox, because you might hear that and go, well, you just said to focus on yourself, you know, focus on yourself, and the intention has to be for you rather than for other people. But then you also said, you know, you want to help the world. So it's this like kind of paradox where you have to understand exactly where it is and why it is you do the things that you do. Why are you scared to talk to that girl? Why are you confident to talk to that girl? Why are you confident in this scenario but not this scenario? Why do you actually want to improve your life at all? And there must be a why in there. And it's okay to start with, you know, I want to get my bullies back. I know I started with that as well. But then I shifted to, I want to see how good I can become. I want to see that control back again. I want to see that imperviousness. I want to be the light that you guys can look at and be like, it is possible. Remember when I first started in RSD, that was one of the things a lot of people came up to me. They were like, you were the light. You were the kid that I said, if he can do it, I can do it. And so now coming in and change, I was like, oh, let me get back into that and be like, this is a thing that if I can do it at 5'7", someone that was socially awkward, that was very not good in groups, could talk to Janice and Jim in the country club when I was a golfer, but talk to anyone my age. If I can do it, then you can do it as well. And so I want you to get crystal clear on why you're doing the things that you're doing, and understanding that if you put them on self-mastery and put the intention behind something energetic and something good and something you can control, then you can get the results as a byproduct of that. And you can, it's like, an example is, an analogy is, if every time you're doing, oh, I'm putting the flour, you know, you're baking a cake, I'm putting the flour in there because it's going to be the best cake ever, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you're not thinking about the process. The process comes when you're focused on, okay, well, I do the flour, I do 100 mils of water, I do the eggs, I do this, you're focused on the process, where a lot of people are focused on the result, which is great, but they're not focused on the process. So a great example for that is for you is, all right, I'm going to put my intention more for me. What is the process that I'm starting to dive in? The process of getting better with videos, the process of getting better with business, the process of really finding the intricacies within social dynamics and talking to girls and building high level success, getting inside the rooms that you want to get in, getting around the types of people you want to get around. And then also that self-mastery of you getting better and you getting that control of your skills. You're going to find that the results will take care of themselves. And if you can really understand, because a lot of guys are be having that intention of doing all these things for the girls. And it's like, brother, if you just focused on doing this for the self-mastery purpose of it, for your own confidence, for your own control and becoming comfortable in this area of life, you will find that the results will completely take care of themselves. because I always use this analogy. It's the guy in second place that's worried about the guy in first place. It's that swimmer analogy, where the guy that's coming first is just worrying about his strokes, what he's doing, executing, and not worrying about, oh, am I in second or third? Do I have to kick? He is just executing himself and doing what he has to do. And so for you, if you can take that back on yourself, you will find that you'll gain a lot more self-confidence, you'll gain a lot more control, and you'll feel genuinely happier because it's coming from the right place. It's coming from the place of, I want to share value with people. I want to create this social circle so that other people can experience. I want to be able to create this event so that not only I get to see everyone, but everyone gets to see me, and we can have this great time and have this great energy, rather than, oh, I can't do that to do this, then I'm going to be able to get this good. Like, you can see how both are coming from two different energies. One's coming from a very needy energy, a very scarcity energy, a very anxious energy. The other one is coming from abundance, from love, as well as someone that you will get the result because generally you're exhibiting confidence, you're exhibiting attractive signs. And the other guy is, I need. So that's a great example right there. So I want you to write down why you're wanting to level up your life, why you're wanting to build your social circle, and have a look if they're more on external validations or internal validations within yourself. And that will definitely get you along the right path. One of the best things that you can do is invest in yourself. And this is where social life mentoring comes in here. It's my program that I spent 4.5 years building. There's 7 courses. We do 8 weekly calls per week. And this is something that is dirt cheap. It costs the same as a terrible, mediocre date with someone that you don't care about. Is super affordable, and it's something that you can do as a step to take yourself in the right, investing in yourself and take the right action and be able to be someone that walks in the room, gets the attention of people, as well as the respect from the people he wants, as well as meeting new friends and building out pipelines, because a lot of the guys that come in, they've done that. You know, a great example is the guy Dave. He came in there, he didn't have that funnel of people coming in. And now he built out the biggest events company in America, in Philly, in Tampa, and now he is crushing it, having a pipeline. So he's someone that's taken control back, and his why was that he wanted to bring people together. It comes from a very holistic intention, and that's why it works. So I want you to be the next guy that levels up. So all you got to do, click the link below, and when you come in, you get a free one-on-one call with me to build out your whole entire process of this. Wherever you are in the world, we'll be able to do it, and you get to talk to me, and you get to talk to me every day in weekly calls. So sign up for that. You will not regret that at all. So it's Sam here checking out. And again, write down those things. And I want you to comment down. What are the things that you found your intentions were? And then what are they now going to change to?